Alright, so welcome back to the video. Didn't get any shots of me heading over here or where I was going, but we're at Austin's. Y'all can see what he's got going on here and right here. How's that going? Horrible. We're gonna do the same thing to my truck too, in a way, for the exhaust. But yeah, Austin's straight piping his truck is gonna sound really good, so I'm over here helping him. But y'all saw from the thumbnail today, we have something different for the truck. Actually, one of the first installs we're gonna do, thankfully, because it's back from the shop. So let me show you guys what we got going on. Didn't tell me we got the truck painted. This is a 2006 hood. It's not stock for my truck. And because I ordered a new grill that we already got painted, and I realized they weren't gonna match up after the fact, so y'all can see we got the grill. I'll be installing that today, but we actually have something that I really do think, y'all, is one of the coolest mods you can get for a Cateye right now. I'm gonna pull out what we got going on and explain to you what it is and how badass I think it is, because it's, like I said, it's new and not many people have them, and I feel like they're about to blow up. So brought out the grill. We need to clean that thing up. It's been sitting out for a while, and we have opened that thing up. This is from Spark Smith. He makes all different types of LEDs. Me and him became really good friends. Actually was helping me a lot when I was having electrical problems with my truck before I had to bring it to the shop. He was helping me out. Y'all can see we have tons of interior lights. We have a whole kit, all different colors too. We have some cargo lights. Also whip those open. You actually might be able to use those, man, for something. Really, all the social legal products, but the main thing right here, y'all, if you guys are seeing them on TikTok, these little bar inserts actually fit inside the cracks of the grill right here, and they use as turn signals. They do some really cool startup features. They're actually badass. I mean, I love LEDs, and this right here, like I said, it's custom made, and you have to really just order these from the actual maker, which is Spark Smith. Some other people might make them too, but they're recently new, and I got these probably about 2 months ago, and I've just been dealing with so much stuff in my truck we haven't got to install them. So that is what we're doing today. We're putting the grill inside the truck. Actually gonna make it look like a truck from, it's getting better, right, Austin, from this point on?
It is getting better.
It's gonna start to come together, but while we're at it, we're throwing in these inserts. That was a bad angle for y'all, but yeah, there we go. Y'all can see a little bit better in all of the interior lights. It's a nice kit, nice kit. We're trying to delete Austin's truck and throw the exhaust in there. Y'all can see this is what we got so far. That's his old piping stock, and then we just ran all the new stuff we just have here to connect now. Right here, y'all, these are the bars. We have to do some hardware, but they connect right there and they fit inside the grill inserts. We already kind of pre-wired everything up. It comes with its own built harness, each of them going to the turn signal. Harness runs into the fuse, and it has trailer park and then stop all. So my friends are pretty cool how it has it built in them. So pretty much, y'all, as soon as I turn my truck on, these bars right here constantly will always have power. As you turn the key, y'all, it gets power. This is what the lights do. They load up like that. That's pretty cool, man. And when we hit the turn signal, that's what you got. Other side is what you got. Hazards. They're pretty cool. Thank you, Timbo. It's pretty fancy. Now, this is like most new trucks come with little features like this, but this is the new feature for an old Cateye, so I really like this a lot. I'm going to put all this stuff down in the description. You guys want to check him out. He has a ton of other products. Like I said, I showed some in the beginning too, but that's kind of what we got rolling. The harness is pretty simple. We're going to have to stick some boxes up, get them all set where they need to go, but it's pretty straightforward. So what we have to do now, like I said, is do some hardware, install this actually into the grill, and then we should be rocking. That's what we got. We pre-drilled our holes, just sat the bar in. Now we're about to tighten them down. The bar lights, when you actually get them, they're straight, but the grill's a little slanted, so once you get your holes lined up, you start to tighten them down. The bar kind of bends with the grill. Losing light fast. I'm trying to hurry up with this new grill. Comes with new little clamps. I'm sticking those on right now, and then we should not be far from throwing this in. A light on it, it's getting dark. We're trying to go really quick. One thing I did wrong, make sure you put the Chevy emblem back in, because the nuts behind it, you can't do it when those bars are there. So we had to undo it really quick and do that, but y'all, she is looking good. Still raggedy with the headlights. We got that coming on. The wires right now, Austin's working on his truck. Tyler's helping out too with both of us, but I gotta rerun that. But yeah, at least the grill is up and she is looking good. We're looking good. It's just so hard. I gotta just do something for the wiring right now, but we have to get our headlights in, and 2, kind of reconstruct this wiring and put them in the right places. I have a couple boxes like the resistors I need to try to taper up somewhere, so I got to figure out where those placements are going to be at once we actually get the headlights in. But for the meantime, I'm just going to take some zip ties and just try to wrap this up some way somehow and get it out of the way. Dark, we're going to have to make a part 2 of this video just to show you guys how we're going to redo all of it once we get the headlights and stuff, but for right now I want to show y'all what it looks like when I turn them on. That's badass. I'll turn signal. Hazards. That's the bones. Like I said, I'm gonna pick you guys up when we get some daylight. I'm gonna finish also helping with his exhaust. See y'all in a little bit. Where last left off, it was getting dark. Had to mess around with a couple more things. I'm gonna show you guys what we have to do. The first one's underneath the hood for the computer. We need to run those wires a little bit better because we just put them on top and can't really close it. So let's jump into it. You guys, what I'm talking about, you pick this up. We have perfusers ran in here. We need to either drill into the side of this box or we're gonna come from the back. You might not have to. I think I got a good plan for here. Oh yeah, it's gonna work. It's a whole lot better, so now we can actually close this up. I ran it up through the grill, came underneath the little cross member right here next to the battery, and then it's ran through the bottom right there. See right here we have all this exposed wire. We need to run this behind the grill and then somewhere up underneath the hood. We have this harness right here, but this is gonna be with the lower harness for the bottom headlight, so we'll worry about that once we get the headlights in. But for right now we need to cut these wires and run this a little better. I don't know if y'all can see that down here, but there's this little relay box and it's got some sticky tape on the back of it, so I'm going to peel that off and stick it up underneath here as well. Right here. So now we got some more room. Go ahead and find my 2 wires. Behind the Chevy emblem, I just ran some wires right there, so when you're looking at it up front, you don't see any of them. And now we're on this side, so we just have to run them up a certain way up here. Get these jokers out the way. Things wired up the right way. We hid the wires the way we wanted to. They're all tucked behind here. We're all good there. Look at the truck again, all of it's coming together good. I'm glad we got this wiring situation figured out because you don't want to have any of this exposed. And like I said, this wire right here is for the bottom harness. Once we get the headlights, then we're going to have to tweak some more stuff, but for right now it is good and behind the bars ran. We have some inserts coming too, so you really won't even be able to see behind there too good, but either way I like doing it right. I'm excited things coming up for the truck, so you guys better stay tuned. Like I said, we're knocking out some of the smaller stuff, but y'all can see, I mean, starting to look like a truck again, but we have a lot of stuff just to install, a lot of good companies to talk about. I think the next video you guys are going to enjoy because it's something to do with the headlights. So until then guys, I appreciate you watching Lit Bass TV.